A massive operation has taken place in Jammu and Kashmir, and that specifically in the Poonch region. The line of control is where 4 terrorists have been neutralized by the Indian Armed Forces. This is the Sindra area in Poonch, where the first engagement between the armed forces and the terrorists took place at around 11:30 p.m. yesterday night. Drones were deployed along with other night surveillance equipment. At dawn today, the encounter started again. This was a heavy exchange of fire between the two sides. Indian Army, Special Forces, Rashtriya Rifles and Jammu and Kashmir police troops along with other forces were part of this operation. The terrorists killed in the operation are, for now, with the identities not revealed, are suspected to be foreign terrorists. Identity is being ascertained. A statement has come from the Indian Armed Forces as well. I'll quickly go across to Sunil Ji Bhatt for the latest on that. Sunil, this is being seen as one of the big operations in the aftermath of the activities that these terrorists have been up to. It is important to mention Poonch is the Jammu region, remember? So these terrorists are now heightening up their activities not in Kashmir Valley but also in Jammu region. Sunil, over to you. What are the details we have?
Well, Pooja, in the recent past, we have seen that terror activities have increased in the twin border districts of Rajouri and Poonch. And anti-terror operations have been going on here for a long time now, because there were reports that terrorists were hiding in the forest belt of both Rajouri and Poonch district. And that is why massive, search operation, cordon operation was on here for last many months. We have seen that many terror attacks have taken place here. So that is why security forces were working in close coordination, whether it was the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir police or the central paramilitary forces. So late last night there were reports that there has been some exchange of firing in the Surankot area of Poonch district between the security forces and the terrorists, and there was confirmation from the army that they have been able to establish contact with a group of terrorists who were hiding in the forest belt of Poonch district. And after that, a massive search operation was launched by the security forces in that particular area. The security forces were able to trap those terrorists, and now although there has not been any official statement from the army yet, but the sources are saying that as many as 4 terrorists have been neutralized successfully by the security forces. The identity of these terrorists is not known yet, but the sources are saying that 4 terrorists have been gunned down, and still the operation is on. The security forces want to ensure that the area is properly sanitized, because in the past also we have seen that terrorists keep explosive materials near the operations areas wherever they are hiding. So the security forces are trying to sanitize that particular entire area. Their official statement from the army is still awaited, but a massive hunt was on for these hiding terrorists in the Surankot area of Poonch.
Keep tracking the latest on this. This is a big news coming in, as Sunil Ji Bhatt is telling us, and he's been reporting from ground zero. Remember, it was in Poonch and it was on the highway where there were troops of the special forces as well, of the security forces that were attacked. There was an ambush that was laid against them. Remember, the lives have been lost and that cannot be returned, but this is also to avenge in many ways. This is also a reminder for the citizens of this country that our armed forces have to be on an alert 24/7 on our borders, because this is continued Pakistan's interference for not just Jammu and Kashmir but for the rest of the country as well. It was a joint operation by Army, the Rashtriya Rifles and the Jammu and Kashmir, the Special Forces as well. Thank you so much for now, Sunil Ji Bhatt.